we are going to see some sharks, some eels, a good bit of creepy crabs, and of course some penguins, some really cute beluga whales, dolphins, and much more. So make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. I'm James Aquatics, and today's video we're gonna have a really cool adventure at the Atlanta, Georgia Aquarium. So in today's video, I'm just gonna be walking you through everything at the Atlanta, Georgia Aquarium. So this is us entering, like just walking up, and this one of the little things, just a bunch of moon jellyfish, actually really cool. Here's the main area, pretty big. And comment down below if you know what these fish are, because I do not know what these fish are. I'm actually really confused. I don't know what they are. And these are albino alligators. They're pretty cool. I like all the spikes on them. I actually don't know if they're alligators or crocodiles. Comment down below if you know which one they are. Next up, we have a good bit of fish. We have some gars. I can tell those are gars, but I can't tell what the rest of it is. I just see one gar right there. I don't know what the rest of the fish are. Comment down below if you know what they are. It wasn't the greatest angle, but I still want to know what they are. Now, here was one really big fish. I wasn't at all certain what it was, but it was really cool. Now, over here, we have crocodiles or alligators. I believe these are actually alligators. Yeah, I think those are alligators. I don't know. I'm not good with identifying which ones, but they have a cozy little home and they look happy. Now here's one tank I knew what I was talking about. These are actually discus right here. They're really cool fish, and yeah, I love the way they look. But also in this tank we had some cory cats, which I don't have those exact breed, but I do have them. And then we had some peppermint plecos in here, and that was a pretty cool tank. Now here was like an overview of the general aquarium. Pretty big. Oh yeah, that's my brother. But it's pretty big, had a lot of different sections. It took us a while to get through with it all. It took over 4 hours to look through the entire aquarium, and yeah, it was very cool. Now when it comes to this tank, I have no clue about what I'm talking about. I have no clue on what these fish are. All I know is that plant is kelp. Comment down below if you know the names to some of these fish, because these fish do look cool, and I like the look of them. And if I ever do a super big tank in the future, might get some. Now I know those are just starfish, but that's it. That's all I know. Now my family and I saw these and we didn't know what the heck these were, so if you know what they are, comment down below. They're pretty cool looking. They look like seahorses. Speaking of seahorses, we have these big belly seahorses. I just thought I might get them on camera because they're big. And over here we have some puffin birds. They're I don't really know much about them, so if you do, comment down below. Now these guys are really fun to watch. They're little sea otters. I don't know much about them, but they're really cool to watch, and they're so cute. Like, they just love to swim around and look playful. A lot of people were there, and a lot of people were looking at these guys. These guys were a big attraction there. These penguins were just so fun to look at. I love their little serious faces. They're so cute when they do those little faces. But they were actually not being too active. One was swimming around and chasing a bunch of little kids, but that was it. Now this area was called Tropical Diver, and I can see why, because it just has a lot of tropical fish. Like, you see all these little dory fish, you see all these puffer fish, and I don't really know the rest, but they're really cool to look at, and they have these really bright colors. Here's one of the puffer fish that I saw. There's actually 2 in the shot, but that's all I could see. Here are 2 eels that just looked like they were about to kiss. My dad actually yelled kiss because it was kind of looking weird, like they were coming down to each other. They look very weird and very creepy. While I was filming the eels, I also saw some lionfish. I thought I'd get them in the shot because they're really cool. I don't know what that fish right there is, but yeah, I saw some lionfish and they're cool. Here's some more on the eels. This one actually showed off its teeth to me, so I was kind of happy because its teeth are very sharp and looked really cool to get to see. Moving on, we have some baby jellies looking like idiots, and then we have some fully grown jellyfish, which I would not want to run into because these guys are big and very scary looking. Like, those tentacles are so long, and yeah, they would give you a very bad shock. Now for the bigger tanks, this is the Tropical Diver main attraction. Yeah, you can tell why it's super big. Now, if you know the names to these fish, let me know, because I don't really know many of them. I only know, like, there's dory fish in here, there's some clownfish. That's all I really know. I don't know any of the names to these fish. They're pretty cool though, and it was fun getting to look at these guys. Now up there we saw little clownfish. They were cute. Now, this was a really cool moment. It was a cuttlefish changing its colors, and I just love the look of this. A lot of you may not care for saltwater plants, but coral just looks so cool, and I love the look of it in this tank with all the fish in here. It just looks so cool. By far, my favorite small tank is this little clownfish tank with all the clownfish in it. It looks super happy, and it looks so cool with all that coral in there and all those anemones. It looked like a paradise for these guys. I forgot the name to these eels, so if you do, comment down below. And also, I forgot the name to the fish, so I'm kind of helpless in this. But these eels were actually really cool, sticking out of the ground, and there was a lot of them in this tank. Now, this was a really cool tank with the shipwreck. I thought this was just really cool with all those fish in it, and it looks great. Here are the creepy crawlies, aka Japanese crab spiders. These guys are really creepy and have super long legs. If you like sea lions, here's a kind of funny moment of a sea lion going into the water. It just like drops off. It's kind of funny. And here's an underwater shot of the sea lions. They were just swimming back and forth. They looked super happy and were very active and very social. If you've ever been to an aquarium, most of the time they have a stingray touch pool. So I was just waiting on a stingray to come over so I could touch it on the back. They're actually really rough and slimy. It's kind of weird, but here is a clip of me just, stroking one on the back. It's a really cool stingray. I don't know the name of it. It has a bunch of spots. I don't know the name to it, but comment down below if you do. Now, a lot of you don't know, but I'm a huge shark fan and I love sharks. So going here was a blast, and I've never seen a hammerhead shark till now. And that is a tiger shark right there. I know I'm a nerd. White tip shark just passed, and a hammerhead shark just passed. Oh, this was such a cool thing to get to see. I love sharks, and they look super cool. Now, I don't know what type of fish these were, but if you do, comment down below. I have no clue what they are, but they're really cool, and they were making a really cool ball formation. Now, here's a quick clip of a white tip shark just chased you and get a good view of it the first time. They're actually really, really cool. Now, the next clip I have for y'all is actually a funny moment where a hammerhead shark turned around to come see two little girls. I don't have it turning around because I picked up my camera late, but it still is looking at them, and it's kind of funny in my opinion. Next up, we have some dolphins. There was actually a funny moment with this guy right here. He was watching a dolphin show through the glass. There was another area for dolphins, and they were putting on a show demonstrating their dolphin tricks and all that, and that dolphin was just sitting at that window and watching almost the whole time. Here are some beluga whales. These guys were absolutely hilarious to watch, and they're adorable. They have the cutest little faces, so if you ever go to the Atlanta Aquarium, I'm sure you'll enjoy it because these beluga whales were very lively and very fun to watch. This one right here is actually playing with that ring, and he loved it. At one point though, he got it hooked on the rock and he couldn't get off. He's the one right there in that hoop. Yeah, he's struggling, and yeah, he just got it locked on there and he couldn't get it up for a while. Eventually got it up though, and everybody was cheering and clapping, so he's now happy. Here was a quick clip of him doing a cool trick or a little spin through the hoop. He was enjoying himself after he got his hoop back, and yeah, he was very happy. He was a happy little beluga whale. Now we are drawing near to the whale shark. It is in this aquarium right now, or in this big tank, but you just can't see it. Comment down below if you know what that fish right there was, because I have no clue what it was, and it was just sticking on to the glass above us. But this is a little tunnel we were walking through. There's one big eagle manta ray. That thing was super cool to see. That is a potato grouper, I believe is what it's called. It wasn't being very active. And that is a leopard shark. Here are a bunch of fish, but we are getting so close to the whale shark, and I'm sure this is going to be cool. Now, right here is a little sign saying how much it holds of water, and it held a lot of water. Here was one sea turtle who wasn't scared to come up to the glass. He was very active and very cool to watch. Now guys, it is time to look at the whale shark. This is a clip from when we were in the tunnel. He is swimming right above us. He is a giant, and you can see he has some fish schooled up with him, but that is absolutely massive. He was so big, and it was so cool to see him. I could not believe my eyes. Yeah, he was just insane to look at. Now here's one clip of me just recording a shark and then turning around and actually seeing a whale shark passing above me. Now in this aquarium they have 2 whale sharks in these same tanks. Here is a clip of 2 whale sharks together that I got. It was really cool. I love the way whale sharks look, and to see them both coming together, 2 massive giants coming together, it looks so cool. I've never seen anything like this in my life before. Never even seen a creature this big. And so it was an amazing opportunity to get to see this, and a great opportunity to go to the Atlanta, Georgia Aquarium. If you ever have that opportunity, make sure to take it. That concludes the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. And turn on notifications. That way you don't miss out on more aquarium trips. Really do hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you later. Peace.